Good afternoon, one and all. I'm Anthony Hudson. This should be a classic between Hawthorn and St Kilda. It's early in the season, but both teams will be keen to build some momentum and bank premiership points. And out they come, led by their skipper. I'm joined by Daniel Harford. Great to have you along, Harf. How do you see this one unfolding?
Pleasure to be here, Hutto. I like the Hawks. There are a couple of things their opponents could look to exploit, but I'm not sure they're good enough to pull it off. This team at its best is very hard to beat.
Thanks, Harf. Time for some last-minute instructions as the captains meet in the middle. Finally, we are underway and words give way to actions. The two big men do battle. Sinclair, he's under close attention. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Good ruck work. Wood, Marshall, McRae, Windhager. Is anyone home? Hill comes free in the tackle. Sharman, they're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. Misses the target and it's out of play.
We haven't seen any spot yet, which is surprising given the comments that were made during the week.
The two big men do battle. He's set upon. No way through there, and they'll reset. Meek with the tap. Thompson, Windhager gets in the way. He's besieged. Something has to give soon.
Opportunity to score here with a clean takeaway.
Marshall with a deft tap. Wood, that's a poor strike. Not a great kick, and the umpire will throw it back.
It's already looking like this will be a stoppage-heavy game, so it's tailor-made for those who thrive on getting their hands dirty.
Marshall, the winner there. McRae, boot, ball, goal!
They're after a big game from him today, and that's a great start.
The Saints on the board early. Meek wins it out of the centre. Warple. Stocker spoils. Windhager knew the tackle was coming. Harassed into an error. Steele. Wanganeen Malira. Sinclair. Webster. He's hurried the kick. It's a poor one. Barris with the big fist. McRae goes at goal, and that is an opportunity gone begging.
It's a let-off. He should have put that one away.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Quality delivery by foot. Good-looking kick. Thompson under pressure. Battle. This is promising. Honours the lead. Can he find a teammate? Moore has got loose. Warple can keep it moving. Looking for some quick ball movement. That's skillful. Well played. Drives it inside the forward 50. Punched away. Webster just shoveled it out. Burns in the right spot. He senses a goal on offer here. Pokes it into the pocket. Ginnivan. This will be touch and go. He's got it.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
Good match so far. Meek with the tap. Newcomb. Amon. What's he got on offer? Looking for two in a row. Watson, he's got the skill, he's got the composure, he's got the result.
That will do his conference the world of good to start like that.
So they've got a couple now, and they're looking dangerous. Meek with the tap. Warple. Thompson hunting the footy. They've worked it well. Keeps it low. Moore working hard and being rewarded.
This will give them some breathing space.
It's a deep kick. Wanganeen Malira doing what he does best. Wilkie. Steele. Newcomb got a fist in. He ran into a brick wall. Meek gets there first. Can they get another one? Ginnivan, he's plucked it and should have a shot.
He's batting at 100% so far.
This will be a close thing, but close enough isn't good enough.
Did all the hard work, only to let himself down with a kick.
Looking for a quick transition. Webster marks in the back pocket. The Saints might be about to start something. Windhager, Sinclair, Schoenmaker, moving the footy laterally. Anyone's ball. Wanganeen Malira gets the kick away. Sinclair in some space on the wing. His field kicking is normally first rate. That's well played. Crosses the paint. Defence 101 there. Thompson, he's made a bright start. Webster went bang. D'Ambrosio just has to hit a target. Great footy. They're hard to stop when they move the ball like that. Ginnivan has it within range. Golden opportunity here.
Normally a reliable kick. Can he make this one count?
Struck it well. No problems there.
These defenders might be in for a long day if their midfield doesn't start working harder.
The Saints really need to respond now. Good ruck work. McRae, read it best. They've put themselves under pressure. Joel looms large as usual.
Straight in front, should not miss.
No trouble at all, and they've skipped clear.
The Saints are on the ropes. They need a spark before this one gets away from them.
The goals are coming thick and fast. This is great to watch. Punch clear. Newcomb. That's a bit of a waste. Windhager. It's a hot footy. You asked for it. You got it. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. Marshall wins it down. McRae. Big ball to be won here. Battle is a rock in defence. Normally delivers. The Hawks are out of trouble. What's he got on offer? Doesn't often waste it. Ginnivan has found some space. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Moore marks on centre wing. Time to turn on the Jets. Meek stripped of the footy. He's been penalised for incorrect disposal.
I don't know about that. I think the meter was charged.
Burns all on his own. Windhager. That's good work rate. They need a spark. Newcomb takes an excellent grab. Sees something he likes. Searching kick. Burns making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Amon. Great tackling technique there. Meek palms it down. Newcomb leading from the front. Thompson. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Marshall showing his skills. Steele. Wood. That might have been dropping the ball. Uses the non-preferred. Sicily intercepts on centre wing. What a first term they're having. Amon. Dangerous to leave on his own. That's poor play. The Saints not at their best so far. No one can mark. Who's got the wheels? Not much he could have done there.
The Hawks are certainly looking the better side, but they love to give themselves a bit more breathing space here.
Marshall wins the tap. Steele. Weddle. We've seen that before. Battle. You can see their confidence growing. Thumped away. McRae, to no one in particular, attracted a crowd. Meek, they're all over them early. Weddle, strong grab. The Saints are chasing tail. McDonald squeezes the kick. Foot race on the wing. It's a tough game. He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle. Meek looking for territory. Amon kicks to space. Gunston, great hands there. What's he got on offer? They're well drilled. Moore drops into the hole and marks.
That was dreadfully lax defending, leaving a player completely unattended so close to goal. The coach will be filthy.
This should not be a problem, and it isn't.
So important to get the reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
The Hawks have come with a rush, and they might be unassailable soon. Meek, the winner there. Amon. Thompson throws it on the boot. Gee, they're playing well. Approaching the 50. Clever kick. Nash! That's a big play.
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under, not nearly enough pressure.
Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
The Saints will be hearing alarm bells right about now. Marshall with a deft tap. Wood, Windhager. He's made a hot start to this match. Hill gathers in the centre square. Caminiti on a lead.
They just need this to stem the flow.
That is going very close. It's a goal.
They've looked to the likely source to provide a spark, and he's done just that.
The Saints with a much-needed goal. Meek wins the tap. Amon on the same page as his ruck. Boot to ball just in time. Chol, can he impose himself on the match? Stocker tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Steele got to the right position and hung on. Windhager. Sicily clears the area. Chol punched that like he meant it. Thompson looking to hit up the short option. In no man's land. Penetrating ball. Barris is proving hard to pass. They could do with this. They could really do with this. It's home.
That's a classy finish. We've become accustomed to that from him.
The Hawks get away to a very good start. Lots to discuss as we hit the first change. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
The Saints are being beaten around the ball, but at least they're making the most of their opportunities in front of goal, which is keeping them in the match. If they can get it down there a bit more often, the forwards should be able to kick a winning score.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway.
second guess. Trust in your job, trust in the game plan, and back yourself in everything. Come on.
Marshall wins it. McRae. Windhager takes the hand pass. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Marshall punches it out of the ruck. He'll work all day. Nash runs onto it. He's chasing tail again, much like his team. Can he find a teammate? Watson stripped of it. McDonald needs help. Here's a big chance. Can he take it? No, he's missed.
That wasn't a difficult shot, but he got it all wrong. He'll be looking for a chance to make amends.
He's off. That's a well-placed kick. Webster working hard and presenting well. Quality delivery by foot. Lowers the eyes. Windhager has charged into space. Burns. Sicily makes good contact. You can't question his commitment. Hall with a chance to run. Picking their way through. Sharman just shoveled it out. Joel runs onto it. Thompson, Sicily, Hardwick. The Saints have denied them the corridor. D'Ambrosio working hard and being rewarded. Probing ball. Seizes the moment. Sharman. Hill in the clear on centre wing. What's he got on offer? Suddenly there's some belief about them. Sicily had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Weddle in the clear. He might have thought about the corridor. Mackenzie has time and space. McDonald cops some unwanted attention. Attracted a crowd. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. Meek showing his skills. Newcomb, Marshall, ever reliable. That's skillful. The kick was centimetre perfect. Hall works hard to present. He doesn't waste many. Caminiti can go back and shoot at goal.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
Touch and go. It's go!
It took longer than they would have liked, but they're playing some very good football right now.
You sense the momentum has shifted. Marshall wins it. Wood, Steele, McRae takes the logical option. Windhager. This will have the distance, but he's hooked it.
Some good work to create that shot on goal, but unfortunately, the finish let them down.
No time like the present. Battle pushes into space and receives the footy. Can he hit a target? Honours the lead. And they're away. That's well played. Little one to half back. Watson. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Weddle can keep it moving. Ginnivan gets to the front spot. He's generally a good kick. They've opened them up here. Tries a safe ball. Manages to find a teammate. It's become a game of keepings off. McDonald can just about finish it himself. It's a poor inside 50. His field kicking is normally first rate. He's caught. They have absolutely spifflicated him. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. Weddle wins the hit out. Thompson, they're a big chance here. Warple, whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. They're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. Weddle, it's loose inside the 50. Look at him go. Met solidly. He's escorted the footy over the line.
The Hawks would arguably be sitting on a greater lead if they'd been a little more careful with the ball. If they sort that out, they'll be hard to stop.
Weddle has probably got the points at this stage. Mackenzie. Chips to half-back. Caminiti. That's good work rate. Takes the safe option. Hill has found some space. Sinclair, all on his own. What's he got on offer? The Hawks forcing them out wide. They could be vulnerable here. Superb kick. Looking to get it down there quickly. Schoenmaker. Spoils. Webster. The Saints, not at their best so far. Good thinking and good execution too. Hall presents in space. Burns takes the short option. Steele feeling the heat. They cannot keep him quiet. Anyone's ball. Burns normally delivers. Well played. Can he be the fire starter? Sinclair is hard to beat one-on-one. This is promising. Goes long. Punched away. Barris knew the tackle was coming. No free kick, and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. Marshall got his palm to it. Steele, Wood. Must be a goal. Oh, into the post it goes. And that's why they put erasers on pencils.
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there, and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
Looking for a quick transition. Battle. Marks in the back pocket. Good kick. D'Ambrosio kicks to centre wing. Caminiti got a fist in. Terrific tackle. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Weddle slaps it out. Thompson doing the grunt work. He's been busy so far. Good disciplined defence. Wood absorbs the pressure. He's besieged. They appeal for holding the ball, and the umpire agrees.
It's a hot footy today.
Ginnivan outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. McKenzie, that's a strong mark.
That's mark number 4, and he's putting together a decent game.
He's already got one. He's still got one.
Did all the hard work, only to let himself down with a kick.
No time like the present. Webster with a chance to relieve the pressure. Wanganeen Malira justifying his teammates' faith in him. The Saints should be able to clear now. Schoenmaker, Wanganeen Malira, Watson. He's a good thing here. He won't miss this. And the commentator's curse strikes again.
There's 5 points gone begging.
He's off. He's everywhere at the moment. Webster, clever kick. He's hit up the lead. Wilkie. The Saints might be about to start something. Burns. That's a good option, and this looks promising. He's been industrious. Paul on centre wing is marked. Stocker. Windhager. Weddle. Desperate to win it back. Warple. Burns. We've seen that before. Squeezes the kick. Wilkie. He might have thought about hand passing. Thompson runs onto it. The Hawks should score here. Foot race on. Who can get there first? Ginnivan. Ginnivan. Right place, right time, goal. The Hawks have steadied after they were challenged. Weddle with a deft tap. Thompson, solid tackle. The umpire says he had no prior. Marshall slaps it out. McRae, it's a hot footy. Scrounges a kick. They've given it back. Can he impose himself on the match? None of them could stop him. He read it superbly. Does well under pressure. Wilkie, they've got to get a wriggle on. Sinclair, Wanganeen Malira has pushed up. Thompson with the big fist. Bouncing ball. Weddle gathers. Nash in some space on the wing. Watson, great body work. What's he got on offer? Good penetration on the kick. McKenzie is the man on the spot, and he's marked.
The Hawks have certainly looked a better side. They'll be hard to catch.
He's the right man to have it, and he's delivered.
A few heads will start to drop soon if they can't turn the tide. They're right on the edge.
The Hawks have got it on their terms. Marshall smashes it out of there. Wood. Sicily making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Warple. Thompson. He's got support. Gunston throws it on the boot. This is a joy to watch.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
He's given it a tug and missed.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Quality delivery by foot. Wanganeen Malira running in support, hoping for a big contested grab. Mackenzie picks off the pass. Watson has found some space.
Well, there's one side working hard at the moment, and the other side just sitting back waiting for their teammates to do the work.
He's going for goal. It's not good off the boot. In fact, it's slammed into the behind post.
The halftime siren sounds, and the players will retreat to the rooms with lots to contemplate.
Time to check in with Gary.
The Hawks put together an excellent first half, and one of the features was their aerial dominance. It feels like they're marking everything at the moment, although the opposition is certainly guilty of gifting the ball back on occasion.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. The two big men do battle. McRae onto it. Owens working hard and being rewarded. It's a tough game. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Marshall with the tap. Steele, Wood, hacking it forward. In no man's land. This is great pressure footy. Something has to give soon.
The Hawks are playing some good footy, and if it wasn't for the occasional spot of carelessness, this game would be in their keeping.
McRae just shoveled it out. Marshall, drop punt, and he has put it away.
Can that ignite them? They haven't been playing great footy, but gee, they're not out of this.
If they can get the next one, it'll be on. Marshall has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Mackenzie, Weddle getting involved. Amon. The Hawks are good with their hands. He's wrapped up. It's not a fair fight. They're tackling with venom today. Marshall wins the tap. Steele can't afford to panic. Windhager. There was no way past that tackle, and we'll have another stoppage. The two big men do battle. Wood navigated the traffic. Owens. He's generally a good kick. D'Ambrosio doing what he does best. Marshall, they really need this. He's equal to the task.
There's not much this guy can't do, and he's right in the thick of this contest, as he almost always is.
The Saints are back in business. The two big men do battle. Newcomb, Thompson, kicks to space. You can't question his commitment. Warple, Nash. That's commitment to the cause. Good build-up. It's become a game of keepings off. Watson in the pocket and can shoot for goal.
He hasn't done a lot today, but he's still done some good things.
Snap around the body. It's there.
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
The Hawks are showing why they were well back to win this match. Good ruck work. Warple. Was that a legal disposal? Newcomb. Gunston takes a beauty.
Normally a reliable kick. Can he make this one count?
He hasn't kicked a goal yet. Does he get one here? No, it bounces off the post.
It's a disappointing miss, but he created an opportunity that perhaps not many would have.
Looking for a quick transition. Webster in the clear. Good work rate. That's skillful. Wood all on his own. Marshall. Can he find a teammate? The Saints moving the ball well. Ignoring the corridor for now. Webster has found some space. Wanganeen Malira can run with the footy. That play should have resulted in a shot at goal. The Hawks can build something here. Panicked under pressure. That's not a good kick. Key contest coming up. Battle takes an excellent grab. His field kicking is normally first rate. Amon presents in space. Newcomb, Battle, big tackle laid. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. Marshall showing his skills. Steele, they desperately need a goal. He should kick it. He hasn't kicked it.
Doesn't exactly encourage the midfielders to work harder.
Amon brings it back in. Battle pushes into space and receives the footy. Normally delivers. The Hawks are out of trouble. Good thinking and good execution too. They can smell victory. Steele clears the area. That's a shank.
They'll have to forgive him for that. He's a long way in credit.
He might have thought about the corridor. Thompson, Gunston. What's he got on offer? They're a big chance here. McDonald does the crumbing. Kicking for his first. Misses the target and it's out of play.
The Saints will be desperate to make inroads before three-quarter time. Otherwise, this job might just be too difficult.
Marshall with a deft tap. Steele, clean pickup. I've liked his game today. Sinclair gets to the front spot. McRae. Sicily with another spoil. Windhager runs onto it and can drive them into attack. D'Ambrosio, they must be sick of the sight of that. Sicily, battle, no easy exit. He's drawn a crowd. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Marshall showing his skills. Steele, a model of consistency. Windhager, he's put it through.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
They've got one back. Let's see if they can double up. Marshall gets his hand to it. McRae, sloppy disposal and a turnover. Kicks inside the forward 50. You have to be tough to play this game. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Weddle wins it. Newcomb, he's going for home. And why wouldn't he with a finish like that?
If he wasn't such a big ball winner, he'd make a very good forward. He's certainly got great goal sense.
The Hawks with a steadying goal. The two big men do battle. Steele manages to get off a handball. Sinclair, they've worked it well. How's the entry? Barris is there to save the day. Good kick. Hill, time and again, he gets to the right place. They need a spark. Battle is a rock in defence. Probing ball. D'Ambrosio works hard to present. You can see their confidence growing. Sicily read it well and claims the mark. What's he got on offer? The Hawks are bringing great energy. McDonald can keep it moving. Stocker tries to spike it out of the danger zone. He's leading all comers for disposals. Thompson. Schoenmaker gets back and should repel. Thought his way through it. He's hit up the lead. Good looking kick. A spell on the pine might be warranted after that. Amon is in the clear and marks uncontested. Gunston has it within range. Can he finish it off?
Bread and butter, you'd think.
Gunston can make it much harder for them here, and that's what he's done.
The Saints are on the ropes. They need a spark before this one gets away from them.
It's all gone to script for them so far. Plenty of work ahead, though, as we restart. Weddle wins it. Newcomb, Steele, gathers, throws it on the boot, decides to go. He's got support. Webster in the right spot. He's so clean with the footy. Honours the lead. Clever kick. It's hard to defend ball movement like this.
The Saints are flat at the moment. Perhaps a goal here would energise them.
Can they get one back? No, they can't. Denied by the post.
I wonder whether there's a lack of confidence in the big forwards to take a contested grab. Hence, the difficult shot seemed like a better option.
Amon with the footy. The kick was centimetre perfect. Can he hit a target? Amon. That's good work rate. The Hawks look well drilled. Moore with a chance to run. Warple. He couldn't get his fist or foot to it.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
It's a poor inside 50. Dishes it off. Bruce hasn't seen a lot of it. Quality delivery by foot. The Hawks are playing like winners. McDonald, dangerous to leave on his own. Battle, does well under pressure. Gathers it cleanly on the wing. Newcomb, is anyone home? Joel, he's plucked it and should have a shot.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
Did all the hard work only to let himself down with a kick.
Looking for a quick transition. That's well played. Wanganeen Malira. Burns with a chance to relieve the pressure. The Saints might be about to start something. Schoenmaker on a lead. Hall has got loose. Burns working hard and being rewarded. They've opened them up here. This is more positive. Owens on centre wing is marked. Stocker, well played. What's he got on offer? Caminiti has a vice-like grip. Gives it everything. Good disciplined defence. Thompson just shoveled it out. Battle, that's almost worth a kick. Barris navigated the traffic. Brewst, the Saints are chasing tail. The sprint is on. McRae swoops and kicks a goal.
He's exerting a huge influence over this match. 1 minute he's winning a clearance, the next he's kicking a goal. His work ethic is enormous.
The Saints have pulled it back to a 20-point margin. Marshall gets his hand to it. McRae, Wood had some assistance. Drives it inside the forward 50. Hill, will he look for a target or go himself? That's great footy.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
Great team goal. They keep playing like that and they won't be behind for long.
The Hawks are in front, but there's plenty of work still to be done. It should be a cracking final turn. Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
The Hawks need to decide whether they keep attacking or try to slow the game down and make it as hard as possible for their opponents to score. The easiest way to kill a contest is with goals, but even a bit of momentum the other way might lure them into a defensive mindset, which can be dangerous.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Warple wins it back. Great mark. Hall, they need to hit the scoreboard here. Barris is proving very difficult to pass. The kick is precise. That's skillful. Moore has charged into space. Can he find a teammate? Higgins spoils. Steele leading from the front. It must be his birthday. Hardwick working hard and presenting well. Brewst. He'd like to have that one back.
It's a waste of a promising build-up.
Another forward 50 entry. Higgins, no one's gone near him, and he could make them pay.
He'll fancy his chances.
He shoots it goal. How's the kick? No good.
Missed one he should have got and let him off the hook.
Amon, tasked with the kick in. Battle, marks in the back pocket. His field kicking is normally first rate. Good work rate. Careful ball movement. Sicily has found some space. They're moving the footy well here. D'Ambrosio marks on centre wing. Thompson goes long. Burns, we've seen that before. Hill. Sicily, they just keep kicking it back to him. D'Ambrosio. Thompson drives it inside the forward 50. Warple had his name written all over it.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Looks good. He steered it through.
So important to get the reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
The Hawks have the first of the last quarter. Marshall, he's rucked superbly in a losing cause. We've got a whistle, umpire's ball. Meek with a deft tap. Thompson, the team physios will be working overtime. In no man's land, Sicily, he'll feel that one.
The Hawks would arguably be sitting on a greater lead if they'd been a little more careful with the ball. If they sort that out, they'll be hard to stop.
Thompson got the handball away. Nash, it's not a fair fight. We will do it all again.
The Saints
Have had a real go today. They've just lacked finesse and polish.
Thompson, Newcomb, under pressure. Meek, Nash, lays it off. Jaff, I felt that one from here. There are no easy kicks out there, that's for sure.
The Hawks haven't nailed the door shut yet. They'd love the next goal.
Steele puts his head over it. Marshall outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Owens presents in space. Hall, a bit of a panicked handball. McRae, they need this, but the moment gets the better of him.
They're within striking distance, but they need to make the most of their shots on goal.
Looking for a quick transition. Battle, all on his own. Good kick. Dangerous spot for a loose ball. He's wrapped up. It's hard to work out what they're trying to do here.
The Saints, clearance work is certainly not the reason they're behind on the scoreboard. It's been good today.
Marshall gets his hand to it. Wood, he's gone. Newcomb takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
Terrific goal there. He's so dangerous in front of the sticks.
So the margin back to 2 straight kicks. Meat punches it out of the ruck. Newcomb, Thompson. Jath gathers. He hasn't been himself today. The Hawks moving the ball well. He's had little impact so far. Punched away. They could be in here if it sits. He had no interest in taking any chances.
A few people in the crowd thought that should have been a free for deliberate. They're hard markers.
Feeds it out. Wanganeen Malira. Good thinking and good execution too. Manages to find a teammate. What can they generate? Gunston, within range, can make them pay.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands are looking sticky.
Leans back and drills it.
I'm not going to say they're safe yet, but they'll have to do a lot wrong to get rolled from here.
The Hawks have opened up a break. Meat gets his hand to it. Warple runs onto it and can drive them into attack. Gunston is like a magnet in that forward line.
He's been striking them well. This shouldn't present any problems.
Through it goes, and they extend the lead.
That was reminiscent of Tony Plugger-Lockett, the way he used his body, then went back and put it straight through the middle.
They're streaming towards the exits now. Marshall wins the hit out. Wood, Newcomb runs onto it. The Hawks have winners everywhere. The defence has fallen down. Not sure what the idea was there. Good hands. That'll work. Clever kick. What can they muster from the back half? Normally delivers. Paul can keep it moving. Almost threw it out. Ball spills free in the tackle. Burns. They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. Wood in the clear on centre wing. Newcomb cuts them off yet again. That's a good option, and this looks promising. They'll take the patient approach. McDonald with a chance to run. Weddle in the clear, picking their way through. Newcomb, great body work. What's he got on offer? They're well drilled. Gunston commands the footy.
To put the icing on the cake.
Critical contest coming up. He's off target.
That was a promising build-up and deserved a better finish.
Looking for a quick transition. Webster works hard to present. Wanganeen Malira. Wilkie takes it at centre half-back. He's generally a good kick. Joel, he just dropped it. Wilkie is there in the clinches. Marshall, the Saints haven't thrown the towel in. That's well played. The defence is disorganised. They've got a problem now.
Got to kick this one to give them some hope.
For a much-needed goal, and he has put it through.
I'll have to watch him more closely than that. He's deadly around goal.
That goal hinted at what might have been. Marshall punches it out of the ruck. Wood, he's been a shining light. couldn't get a disposal. Windhager, McRae delivers it inside 50. This is good ball movement.
This will be a great goal if he can kick it.
He's got 2 already. Defence 101 there. Happy to concede a behind.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
Trying to catch them out. Battle, working hard and being rewarded. Good looking kick. He's hit up the lead. The Hawks look well drilled. Paul takes an excellent grab. Can they get 2 in a row? Hardwick, time and again, he gets to the right place. Battle, blasts away. Joel, that one was always his. Meek, Wanganeen Malira, got a fist in. Bruce, the Saints on the ball now. Steele. Wood, he'll be sore in the morning. He's drawn a crowd. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Meek showing his skills. Warple, Newcomb, Thompson felt the pressure there. Caminiti in the centre square. Is anyone home? Hill is the man on the spot and he's marked.
He'll be their 8th individual goal kicker if he's successful.
Hill, can he inspire his team? You bet he can.
He managed to find some space and he was never going to have a problem converting from there.
It was always going to be a tall order, but they've acquitted themselves admirably. The big men fly. Wood, they've given it back. Thompson, Meek, just shoveled it out. Warple had some assistance. Newcomb, I've liked his game today. It's loose inside the 50. Gunston, feeling the heat. The 2 big men do battle. He's everywhere at the moment. He's been accosted. When one tackle just won't do. Ball up, the defenders will need to be on guard. Meek with a deft tap. Ginnivan collects the half volley. It's there!
The Saints need to start winning more contested ball. They're being beaten up in that area.
The Hawks are holding them at bay. Meek with a deft tap. Warple has some attention to deal with. Weddle making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Nash. Ginnivan gets to the front spot. What's he got on offer? They're looking good. Great footy. They're hard to stop when they move the ball like that.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
Heads towards goal and does not let them down.
He hasn't had a big impact, but he's still found a way to kick a couple.
The Saints are in danger of being run over. Meek gets his hand to it. The Hawks have done it comfortably. They didn't have it all their own way, but they were a class above today. Half's here for some final thoughts. How do you unpack that one, Half?
The Hawks will probably feel they could have won by more. They were pretty good today, and you never felt like they were going to lose the game. Now, their opposition kept them honest and showed some good signs.
Thanks for your contributions throughout the day, Half. That's it from us. Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you again soon.